Welcome to the Universal Mind Project. I'm Suzanne Spooner. The Universal Mind Project is an alignment or gateway to the higher realms of experience. It is a guided meditation or theta experience that guides you to the level of awareness where your divine ability to access truth, knowledge, and understanding of the source within. In this process is the ability to align your mind with your intuition. In this experience, you will open up the mind to truth about yourself and knowledge that has always been available, but not always accessible, encoded in your DNA. The Universal Mind Project will gently guide you into the consciousness below the surface of what you normally work from. It will be like a floodgate of love and a reservoir of acceptance that we too few of times know. The initial experience will show you how easy it is to listen and hear your own inner voice, or sometimes called the high self. When you can allow for the possibility of hearing your own internal GPS, you open the treasure chest of all knowing. Next, you will imagine your divine connection to all. Once you allow for that, the universal mind is accepted as your sovereign right. Once that is accepted, you will be guided on how to work with your energetic DNA to upgrade your human experience. The key to this experience is simply allowing. In the allowing alone, you override generations of belief that you are less than sheer perfection of Creator having a human experience. Now, sit back, relax, take a few deep breaths, and let's begin. I would like you to hear yourself say your name to yourself in your head. Now, I would like you to imagine yourself as a very wise person. Picture in your mind's eye how magnificent and knowledgeable this person is. This person truly is your high self and exudes love and knowing about you. This is the part of you that knows the answer to every question you have ever wondered about. This is also the part of you that is connected to the collective consciousness. Now, I would like for you to imagine your high self as your best friend. He or she loves you unconditionally and knows everything about you. Now pretend that you have amnesia and can't recall commonly known things about yourself. Ask your high self, "How old am I?" and listen as it gives you the answer. Ask your high self to remind you of your current address and listen as it gives you that information. Ask yourself to show you one happy memory from your current life and picture or feel the details of that memory. Give your high self gratitude for picking that special memory for you. Now, ask your high self to list some of your best qualities. And as you listen, imagine these qualities as a theme in your life. Now, pick one of those qualities and feel what that quality means to you. Give yourself a moment to imagine a scene in this life or another where you have demonstrated this quality. Now, give your high self love for finding these qualities. Next, ask your high self to give you words, pictures, or knowing about your purpose. You might start out, I know my purpose is. Or you might see images or pictures telling a story. Imagine this information flowing fast and smooth. Many times in your waking state, you receive this information. Now you will know how to access it whenever you need to. Next, imagine how it feels to be in the state of love. Remember a person that you have loved or a pet who loved you unconditionally. Feel that love in your heart grow and grow. This is truly how it feels to love yourself. We love ourselves truly and completely. Let yourself relax with the knowing that you are loved this truly and completely by your high self. Now, imagine for a moment that you are in direct communication with your body. Imagine you are holding an important board meeting with all the power centers of your body. You are leading each member of your power centers with love and knowing that in order to be in alignment with Source they need to find love and gratitude. Tell your physical body to feel love and support from Source. Remind each cell that you love it truly and completely. Imagine your physical body reacting with love and gratitude for being called out and recognized for the sheer perfection it originates from. Now, imagine your energetic body as an extension of your physical body. The energetic body is like the field of love that radiates out from your physical body. The field is your connection to Source, and all of us express this field with our feelings and emotions. Feel your emotions as if they are loved and respected by your mind. Allow your mind to accept your emotions as the single best barometer you have to connect your mind with your intuition. Give gratitude that your mind, your emotions, and your intuition are now in alignment for your highest, greatest good. Give yourself a few moments to feel this love filling up your body. Now, imagine feeling complete in who you are. Imagine that simply by accepting the love from Source, your being is filled with accomplishment and knowing. Let yourself have a moment to truly understand that you are loved this completely. Now, think on a time when you were guided by your intuition to change a direction in life you were on. Imagine that feeling that told you to examine the decision you were about to make. Remember how it felt to let go of the old decision and embrace the new one. Allow the gratitude to flow for that guidance. Imagine now your DNA. Picture in your mind's eye a strand of your DNA. This strand represents all strands of DNA ever in existence. Picture the strand as brightly lit in any color you choose. Give that strand love and gratitude for all the knowledge it has stored as you prepared for this moment. Now watch as the strand starts to pulsate with white light. It radiates and pulsates. It is the God code that is being activated, and it radiates and pulsates with the energy of your perfection. Allow yourself to take in this feeling. Keep your focus on the strand of DNA. It is changing now. The double helix is expanding now, as if you are seeing it very close up. You are noticing the rungs as a beautiful representation of a stairway to heaven, to the cosmos, to home. You look and can see many layers of this staircase, like one translucent staircase on top of another. Each of these levels are your many connections to all that is. And as you observe these many pulsating levels of your DNA, understand it is also the DNA of God. You are being activated through your DNA to your awareness and knowing that you are divine perfection. Allow yourself to assimilate these energies. Take a moment to feel the activation of your DNA as tingles, as coolness or warmth, or in any way you wish. See the vibrant colors pulsate through your DNA stairway. Being in your perfection is the state you are now in. Next, picture a way you would like to be. Being happy, being at peace, being in your knowing. Imagine now what it feels like to already be this. You are this. You can create this beingness of anything you wish to experience. In your DNA activation, you have opened the treasure chest of love, of guidance, of joy, and of all information that serves your highest, greatest good. To access your treasure, simply quiet the mind, open the heart, and visualize your pulsating strand of DNA. Once you have the image or the awareness of the DNA strand, imagine yourself resting on one of the rungs of this winding staircase. Now you simply meld into it. Be the DNA. Feel the joy of being absolute perfection. Now, picture an event or place on your planet that appears as chaos or instability. Take the scene in, but only as an observer. You are slightly detached, but observing. Now, focus intently on the scene. Imagine the scene shifting now. Notice how the chaos calms and the energy grows for all involved. Everyone and everything in the scene starts to radiate and pulsate light. Healing and understanding on a very deep level is happening. Now, feel the energy that is radiating and pulsating in the scene with forgiveness. Fill it up. There is no more conflict, no more pain, no more misunderstanding. There is only love, acceptance, and forgiveness. See the scene as its new reality. It is this. Know that your attention and focus has shifted the energy in that scene to support love. You did this and can do this at will for the highest, greatest good of those involved. You are the creator you were always designed to be. Now, imagine a conflict that you have personally dealt with. See it from a place of observation only. Notice the players in the conflict. Feel what each player felt as the conflict unfolded. Allow each player to state how this conflict shaped them. You are only observing your comments. Release your picture of the conflict. Send it off with love and gratitude for what you learned from the conflict. Now, imagine yourself back in time just prior to the conflict beginning. See the players of the experience. Be in the scene just prior to the conflict. Now, imagine putting on special sunglasses. These sunglasses only allow you to see the true brilliance of each player. The light of God flows through every human. See the light start to pulsate through every player, including yourself. This is the light of awareness. Focus now on the brilliance that you see. Now, see a reflection of yourself just as you are today. Find this brilliance in yourself. See it as light pulsating and radiating around your body. The awareness of all that you are is now accessible to you. Give yourself a moment to flow within this awareness. images, memories, pictures, and words to flow through your mind with no need to filter them. Picture yourself as the divine being you are. Now, you have opened a portal or doorway that will always remain open to you. Universal law says you are a sovereign being of love and light. In this exercise, you have experienced what it is like to hear your inner voice. You have heard your inner voice list some of your best qualities, and listen to your high self remind you of your purpose. You have felt the state of love and know what it feels like to be loved truly and completely by your high self. You have reminded your physical body and power centers how aligned to love they are for your highest, greatest good. You have assisted your mind, emotions, and intuition to work harmoniously together. You have accepted true and complete love of self from Source. You have activated the God code of your DNA. This activation will allow you to have easy access to all knowledge that serves your highest, greatest good. The activation is yours to experience in the way that serves you best. You can now easily assist the planet by visualizing conflict and then visualizing peace and understanding to help rewrite the timeline of conflict and peace. You know now how to see the brilliance of your own conflicts and know how to heal them with love and forgiveness. You are a loved and cherished being of perfection. In this knowing, you can make decisions better, live from a place of peace and contentment, and imagine love as your power source. Picture in your mind's eye a golden key. This key is a representation of how you unlock your knowing and charge your activation. Your key is universally charged and is only waiting for your intention to be activated. When you return back to your reality and get congested in the busyness or stress, take the image of your golden key and imagine the light of awareness, the light of knowing and creation shining from the inside of your key outwards. This image will trigger your DNA to reverberate with the vibration of all that is. Then simply ask for the answer to your question and listen or feel the knowledge coming through. Try it now. Ask a question about a life circumstance you would like clarity on, and listen or be aware of the answer coming through. Trust your knowing and be aware this voice will become easier to hear each time you place your intention with your golden key. Now, it is time to gently return to the reality you come from currently. Give yourself a moment to gently become aware of your body. As you do, give thanks to your body. Be mindful that you are back and aware of the space you occupy. Let your eyes open slowly and adjust. Take a deep breath and fill your lungs with life. You are now activated to the God code through your energetic DNA. Imagine your golden key whenever you seek assistance. You have now completed the Universal Mind Project. Please feel free to experience the Universal Mind Project to keep your vibration and frequency high, to stay connected to your high self and source, and to guide you with ease through your human experience. With love and light, this is Suzanne Spooner.